KCRA 3 investigates a scam in Sacramento affecting people who are trying to get appointments at the Consulate General of Mexico.
Organizations are taking advantage of people desperate to get an appointment. Maricela De La Cruz joins us now. So Maricela, could this be opening them up to fraud?
Yeah, Andrea, well, people go to the consulate for things like passports or birth certificates, and the appointments are supposed to be free. But we found out firsthand groups are booking up these appointments, then charging people and taking their personal information.
Yo le llamé por teléfono.
A months-long effort to book an appointment at a Mexican consulate office.
Pues tenía 4 meses hablando al consulado de San Francisco, de San José, tocando puertas.
Coming to an end for this Oakland resident.
Y pues hubo la oportunidad que pagué por la cita.
In Sacramento.
Pagué $60 para conseguir la cita aquí en Sacramento.
Appointments are supposed to be free, but as many are unable to book them.
Empiezo a textear con esta persona y me pregunta primero que nada por mi información de las personas que van a ir a la cita.
They're turning to people promising an appointment in exchange for money.
Yo le pregunté si era algo seguro.
We have also been here that some of these people state that they work here in the consulate.
Y ella me contestó que sí, que porque había sido recomendación del mismo consulado.
This statement is only with the purpose to give this trust, between the person who is trying to help to make the appointment as a business.
The Consulate General of Mexico in Sacramento opens more than 1,000 appointments weekly for services like Mexican passports, birth certificates, and other documents. But these are booked within a few hours.
Wednesdays around 11 a.m. is when we get the notification from Mexico City to say, you can access to one of these appointments.
Kristen Gonzalez, the Consul General of Mexico in Sacramento, tells KCRA investigates this could be because organizations are accessing the website, booking appointments, and selling them to people in need of services.
De 4 meses de estar batallando, pero de que pagué, me la dieron en una semana la cita.
We reached out to one of these people charging for appointments. They said that while they don't work for the Mexican consulate, they could book appointments for different services and charged a $45 fee. But while it may be a faster way to get an appointment, it's not the safest.
People are sharing very sensitive information that at the end they could put themselves in a vulnerable situation, because basically you have to share your full name, your birth date.
The consulate recommends booking an appointment online or via WhatsApp on Wednesdays.
Hemos decidido hacer un tutorial de cómo hacer una cita a través de WhatsApp.
Even making a video on how to book your visit. And there are exemptions for these appointments. Those over the age of 60 and people with disabilities can walk into the consulate without an appointment any day.
So Maricela, how are these organizations able to book appointments so quickly for people?
Yeah, well, the consulate believes that they're standing by at 11 a.m. every week, and they're very tech savvy, so they're booking appointments in bulk with the information that people are sending them in messages.
Maricela, thank you. And just to clarify, you should never be required to pay for one of these appointments.